Is your life force being drained or harvested by others around you or medication that you're taking? That's what we're talking about in today's video. So hello everyone, my name is Autumn Asphodel and I am a coach to help you live your best life and find your true purpose. And you can schedule a free consultation over at autumasphodel.com/coaching. In today's video, we're going to talk about what are some things in your environment, such as the people you're associating with, or your medications that you're taking, or any sort of other thing around you that is draining your life force, preventing you from being in a state of homeostasis and living your true potential. What could be draining that? What could be harvesting that? And the reasons why and what you can do to recognize it and stop it. So enjoy the video. Your life force is an incredibly powerful energy that gives you meaning and purpose in life. It is your spirit, your soul, your true self. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Your life force is vital to your success in this life. But did you know that those around you, medications you take, even the food and water you drink, will either harvest your life force or prevent it from reaching its true potential? Your spiritual energy is incredibly powerful and people want to take that away from you, harvesting it for themselves. You give a lot to people and they take it away from you, and you may not even be aware as you come down with illness related to suppressed or diminished life force. But why is that? Most people are directionless in life. They let others determine their life choices, letting others control how they feel, and give up their rights and freedoms to not upset someone else. Many people have sold their souls and are talking hollow puppets. They have lost this vital life force within them as their health starts to decline. If you would like more information on selling your soul, please check out my video on that. Your physical health is tied with your emotions and spiritual health. An imbalance will cause health issues in all aspects of your life. This is why it's so important to be mindful of what is draining your life force and altering your path in life, since you will often develop physical and mental health problems as a result. Others around you may be taking your life force and you're not even aware of it. These people are similar to energy vampires where they absorb your energy for themselves. However, there could be even more covert tactics, such as distracting you from your life's purpose, giving you advice that seems genuine but is actually a deterrent, or gaslighting you without you even realizing it. This could be done by your family, friends, and others close to you, and you may be completely unaware. You may be suffering with health issues, and it could be due to them. Likewise, there could be medications you're taking or food and liquids you've been drinking that are putting a brick wall around your life force, causing you to suffer with a myriad of health issues. At one point or another, or maybe it is a chronic condition for you, you have been in a very positive state only to be around someone else, or take a certain medication, or do some other activity even, that you feel as though completely drains you and leads you to a completely different path, in a very dark and negative one, almost as if you're not being your true self anymore. This is what I call energy being harvested from you. Your life force is being harvested from you. Your life force is what directs you in life. It's what allows your body to be in a state of homeostasis so that it is all congruent, so that it is able to function properly. But in addition, it allows you to connect with your true potential, your soul, your higher self, whatever it is that you wish to describe it as. All these things are all connected. Your entire body, your mind, body, and spirit are all connected. If there's some sort of imbalance or someone or something is interfering with that, you're going to be out of whack and you're going to have physical health problems, mental health problems, and spiritual health problems as your life force is being drained by outside sources or diminished or depleted in some sort of way. So you have to be able to recognize these things. Are there certain people that you're around that are making you feel very drained of your life force? Are there medications that you're taking that are inhibiting you from living your true potential and distracting you and leading you on a very negative path? These are all things to be mindful of if you wish to change this. Many things will drain your life force, but why is there a system in place to do this? The answer to this comes down to the balance of power at play with your soul and people who wish to harness your soul's energy who may not have one, or also have a weakened life force. While you have many opportunities in this life, many of them are held hostage by people you don't even know. And other opportunities are squashed down by friends, parents, society, and so on. You give to them without knowing how much you're giving, and they return nothing. If you feel things are going in the wrong direction, or you are lost, feel hopeless, and even like you're swayed easily by others, then that's a sign you're giving up your life force. So how do you stop it? Recognize things you are consuming that are making you feel bad. Be mindful of people that are gaslighting you, causing frustration, and you feel bad the more you talk with them or are around them. Gaslighting is one key element of all of this since it makes you second guess yourself, like you are in the wrong and like you cannot trust yourself, all to believe the person who actually did you wrong instead of your own intuition. Recognition is just phase one since that will allow you to spot the things and people that are causing problems. However, you may be in denial since some of these people could be those you trust, such as family and friends. The unfortunate truth is that most of the people will be those closest to you. So what can you do? You have to stand your ground and say no. Do not cave, no matter what. The moment you give in, then you lose. Rather, build up your confidence to say no to anything that tries to deter you from your greatness. You also have to limit time to activities and people that are taking from you. If you feel upset that it could hurt the other person's feelings, then realize that person may already have control over you. So you need to break that cycle. By becoming aware and saying no to the people and things that are taking your life force for themselves, leaving you with health issues, then you slowly begin to realize how much power you actually have. You are by no means weak. Rather, you're such a strong person that others want to take from you and harness your strength for themselves. Don't let them. Instead, reclaim your power and be the strongest person you were always meant to be. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. Over the years, I've recognized people and medications that I have taken that have led me down a much more negative path, that have distracted me from what my life's purpose is, that have taken my life force energy and taken it away, harvested it for themselves, or just depleted it entirely. So these are the things that I have noticed. I've noticed this from family, friends, acquaintances, and just random other people as well. And you have to be very mindful of these things because it's some people don't intend it to be negative, but it's how you react to it that could be negative. So you have to be mindful of the people you're associating with who are deliberately doing this, in addition to how you're reacting to people who are deliberately doing it or may not be deliberately doing it, but you're reacting in a way that you are basically giving up your life force energy. So one of the biggest things that I notice for me personally is gaslighting. Gaslighting essentially meaning like my experiences are not valid, that what I'm describing, how I'm describing it, it's not true. It's just not accurate. It just can't be. What I'm experiencing it doesn't make any sense. Now, I have absolutely zero tolerance for gaslighting anymore. I recognize it so easily now when someone else says something along the lines of, oh, well, what you're experiencing, it couldn't be related to, this medication or your experiences from the past or the people that you're associating with. There is no connection there. That's a type of gaslighting because it essentially deters me from thinking like, okay, well, what is the culprit then? It's making me second guess myself when I know what the actual issue is. Another form of gaslighting is basically saying if I have some sort of health problem, some sort of problem, they say, well, it's not related to all this, but it was going to happen anyway. It's just like, hey, or I do the same thing you do, and I don't have any sort of problem. It's like, okay, I don't know what is wrong with you, but I can assure you it's not related to this. So all these things they're all connected, and it's all a form of gaslighting because that essentially makes me doubt my experiences. So from that, I realized, no, I'm not going to tolerate that anymore. I'm going to be done with that. I'm not going to listen to that nonsense anymore. Instead, I'm going to listen to myself, because I know in my life that I am the one who dictates my life, who controls my life. And if I have a suspicion something is wrong, then it very likely is wrong with my life. I'm not going to listen to someone else basically telling me that my life is wrong or something that I'm experiencing is wrong. So that's something you have to be mindful of. And you have to be able to shut that down immediately, such as what I do now, and not let it impact you. And mind you, you're going to have a hard time the closer the person is to you. So you could have family, friends, and just random people saying these things. So you have to put a stop to it. Be sure to check out the amazing merchandise over at Asphodel Shop for some inspiring designs. I'm sure you'll find something amazing. Also, become a member. $5 up and above will get you early access to new content months before it is publicly available to anyone else. So I want to thank you all so very much for tuning into this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what things you have recognized that other people have been taking from you, or medications. That was something else that I have noticed as well. Certain medications here and there negatively impact me, that other people gaslight me and say, no, it's not. So I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. So y'all take care, have a great one, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.